that was charming. But to be frank, on a certain level, that number makes me mad. Now I'm gonna say something here. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that love is not always lovely in the end. Because often in the end, there are lawyers. I guess what I'm saying is that number's naive. And irresponsibly so. I'm sorry. Just thought that needed to be said for the benefit of all the young people in the audience. Alright, I won't interrupt anymore. But there is one moment coming up that I've become absolutely obsessed with.
There you are! Oh, Chaperone, I'm in a terrible state!
Oh, you certainly are. You can't go to a wedding looking like that.
Oh, you poor dear, you haven't heard. The wedding's been called off!
Not your wedding, mine. Oh, that reminds me. Might I borrow your veil?
You're getting married, but to whom?
Ah, beautiful lady with baffled expression.
Poor Mary Aldolfo.
I know it's surprising, but when I look into his eyes, his big, clumsy eyes, I get all drowsy. And that's love, isn't it?
Yes, dear.
That is love.
Help me.
There you are. All right, I'm gonna put my cards on the table. I got a weak heart. Can't take the pressure. If this goes on any longer, the old ticket's gonna give out. Now please, tell me, is there going to be a wedding or not?
Yes.
Thank the good Lord in heaven.
Aldolfo and the chaperone are getting married.
What?
There you are. I have wonderful news. Oh. There's going to be a wedding.
We know.
You know?
Yes, we just heard.
But who told you?
I did.
What? How did you know?
What difference does it make?
Mrs. Tottendale and I are to be married in the garden at 7:30 this evening.
What?
What? Oh, yes.
Well, congratulations to everyone.
Say, what kind of cockamamie wedding is this? Everybody's getting married but the bride and groom.
There you are. Oh, Janet, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Hello, Mr. Martin.
Oh, please, don't be that way. Can't you find it in your heart to marry me? Janet, it's our wedding day. George has gone through all this trouble and, well, I do love you more than I can say.
You kissed another woman.
Yes, and I just can't understand. I know this may sound ridiculous, but when I was kissing that French girl, why, it was just like kissing you.
Oh, Robert, you were kissing me.
What?
You mean, you're Mimi? Well, that French accent was remarkably accurate.
Thank you. I felt it while playing the role of Monique in Hold That Baguette.
There you are! All right, now before you do anything, think about this. No matter how well you play the role of a happy wife, you'll never, ever get a standing ovation.
Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm so conflicted. Chaperone, please. This one time, give me some advice that's appropriate and coherent to the situation. Should I marry Robert?
Okay, now this is it. Now, this is the moment that I was talking about. Not only the culmination of the plot, but a moment that has fascinated me more than any other. It's brought me back to this show again and again.
Well, my advice to you is,
And this is it. Listen.
well, you can.
You see, you can't quite make out what she says because someone drops a cane. All right, I'll play it for you again.
While you can.
Is she saying live while you can or leave while you can?
While you can.
I mean, it's Beatrice Stockwell, so it might just be a cynical quip. But this is a wedding. That's exactly what you're thinking when you're standing at the altar, isn't it? Live for or leave. You have to live. Well, because you do love her in some way. It's not exact science. It never doesn't come out of the sky and point to the one you're supposed to be with. So, one day, you say it to someone. You say, I love you. And basically phrase it as a question, but they accept it as fact. All of a sudden, there she is, standing in front of you in a $3,000 dress with tears in her eyes. Well, what do you say then? Do you say I was kidding or I was joking? No. You can't. You live. And so, for the next 2 months, you stare at this alien form in the bed beside you, thinking to yourself, who are you? Who are you? And then one day, you say it. And then it's a trial separation, couples counseling, longer conversations about her eating disorder. And you spend the whole time redefining and reevaluating and revisiting until you lose the deposit on the house and the whole relationship ends on a particularly ugly note with your only copy of Gypsy spinning through the air and crashing against the living room wall. But still, in a larger sense, in a broader sense, it's better to have lived than left, right?
While you can.
You have no idea how many times I've listened to that.